Hello, everyone. I'm Laura Manganella from the UPS Digital Access Partnership Team, and I'm here today to talk to you about UPS capabilities in the Canada market. I'm joined by Dave Conlon from the ShipTime team to share some exciting updates and talk about how UPS solutions can help your business thrive. So let's get started. So what are we going to talk about today? We'll do some introductions and then spend a few minutes talking about UPS on ShipTime in Canada and what can offer you as a merchant. From there, we'll discuss our domestic Canada capabilities, including a new offering. And then we'll move on to talk about exporting, including our offerings, as well as some export tips and tricks. Dave will show us a great demo of how to ship on ShipTime. And spoiler alert, it's really easy. And when we go through everything, we'll wrap up with some closing remarks. So as I mentioned, I'm joined by Dave Conlon from the ShipTime Canada team. Dave, would you like to spend a minute and introduce yourself?
Yes, thanks, Laura. So my name is Dave Conlon, and I'm the marketing manager here at ShipTime. I manage everything from our partner relationships, such as the relationship with UPS. And I'm here to talk about how ShipTime can help anyone who uses ShipTime and UPS to utilize all of the different services that we offer through the ShipTime platform.
Thanks, Dave. Looking forward to going through all this. As I mentioned, I'm with our UPS Digital Access Group, and I'm the relationship director engaged with the ShipTime partnership. Our program works really closely with partners like ShipTime to integrate our shipping, tracking, and other APIs into platforms to make the process seamless and easy to access and use. ShipTime is a great platform that offers our services, both domestic Canada as well as export, to you as the merchant. The program also allows you to access competitive rates on all service levels with no minimums or contracts needed. The rates are simply available on the platform for you to access. We're able to take our products and solutions and offer them to you where you are. There's a ton available on the platform, and we'll talk about that in more detail shortly. We're proud to be partners with ShipTime and look forward to helping you grow.
Okay, so on the next two slides, I'm going to talk about ShipTime and how we can help you in several different aspects of shipping and the many benefits of our platform. So in this slide, we explore some of the key features and capabilities that make ShipTime a valuable tool, especially for businesses who are partnering with UPS. So for starters, we offer something called Bring Your Own Rates. These are for those of you who are already working with UPS. ShipTime allows you to bring your own pre-negotiated UPS rates. The best part about that is that you can take advantage of all of ShipTime's advanced features while continuing to use those discounted UPS rates. This way, you maintain the benefits of your UPS partnership and you can enhance it with ShipTime's additional tools. Moving on to international shipping. When it comes to international shipping, UPS is a trusted partner with a vast global reach. ShipTime complements that by generating pre-filled shipping documents as well as online document submission. This simplifies the process and helps you to avoid errors so that your international shipments with UPS are quicker and more efficient. Next, ShipTime allows you to compare rates. ShipTime offers the ability to compare shipping rates from a range of top couriers, including UPS. This means you can quickly find the best rate for each shipment and ensure you're getting the most value from your UPS services or other couriers. Next is our heroic support. ShipTime's heroic support is here to help, especially if you have any questions or need assistance with UPS shipments. Our bilingual team is available by phone or email, ensuring that you're never alone in navigating your shipping needs. Next is our seamless e-commerce integration. ShipTime integrates smoothly with platforms like Shopify, WooCommerce, and others, making it easy for online stores to manage their shipments directly from their e-commerce platforms. And if you're shipping through UPS, all of this works seamlessly. You get the power of UPS's reliable network paired with the convenience of ShipTime's technology. Next, we have something that we call branded tracking pages. With ShipTime's branded tracking pages, you can upload your business's logo and keep your customers within your company's ecosystem, even when they're receiving packages shipped via UPS. This means that your customers stay connected to your brand throughout the entire shipping process, from purchase through to delivery. Next, we offer hassle-free returns. Returns are made easy through ShipTime. That includes shipments made with UPS. Return labels can be generated effortlessly ensuring a smooth and straightforward process for both you and your customers. Lastly, our ShipTime insurance. We also provide up to 50% in savings on shipping insurance, which is great for any UPS shipments that you send. Plus, claims are always resolved quickly, usually within 2 weeks, ensuring that both you and your customers are protected without the long delays. So as you can see, whether you're bringing your own UPS rates, shipping internationally, or comparing rates, ShipTime will enhance your shipping experience, giving you the tools to ship smarter while benefiting from UPS's extensive network and services. So now we're going to talk through how ShipTime and UPS work together to provide you with a seamless, smart shipping solution. As Laura said, it is very easy. First step is you'll receive an order. It all starts with the order. As soon as your order comes in, ShipTime is ready to help you get that shipment to your customer quickly and efficiently. Next, you log into ShipTime. From there, log in. Our platform is free with no monthly fees or volume commitments. It's easy to use, and it's all done from one place. You can manage all of your shipping needs. This is where our partnership with UPS really shines. Next step is you'll select UPS and print the label. So once you're logged into the ShipTime platform, you can compare and choose a UPS service, print your label, and you're ready to go. It's as simple as that. By leveraging the reliability of UPS's shipping services and ShipTime's technology, you can streamline your shipping process, ensuring your orders are delivered on time and hassle-free. And lastly, you ship the order. If you selected the UPS pickup service from the ShipTime dashboard, simply place your prepared package in the spot you said to have it picked up, and UPS does the rest. If you selected drop-off, take your package with a shipping label to your nearest UPS store or drop-off facility and simply hand it off there. So together, ShipTime and UPS make it easy to ship smarter and faster, all from one platform. Back to you, Laura.
Thanks so much, Dave. And really what we're looking to do here is take our physical and digital services and really marry them with a lot of the great features that are offered on ShipTime. So I'm going to talk about kind of what that looks like and some of the products that we bring to bear that really are designed to help you and your customer thrive and be successful. The first one, which is as of this year, is weekend services. We know that being able to deliver on Saturday is important, and we've expanded weekend service in Canada with our Canada Standard service. And I'll talk in a little bit more detail on a subsequent slide about what that looks like. The second one are UPS access points. Not everyone needs or has pickup service, and sometimes it's just easier to have something delivered to another location if you're not there or your customer's not there to receive it. And that's why there are well over 1,000 locations that offer drop-off and pickup services. They're convenient and secure. The third thing is UPS paperless invoice, and it's a great option that's currently available on ShipTime. It provides a way to eliminate customs paperwork for export shipments that would otherwise physically be attached to a package. Paperwork is uploaded at the time of label processing and is sent to customs before a package even arrives at its destination country. It reduces time and paper. And then finally, to talk about some of the solutions on the right. Really, in order to be able to provide a reliable and seamless solution, it really comes down to visibility. So knowing where and when your package is going to be delivered is key for you and for your end customer alike. And that's why UPS My Choice, UPS Delivery Photo, and UPS Follow My Delivery are also key to the process. Visibility before, during, and post-delivery all happen through technology, which provides a great experience. So now let's talk in a little more detail about what UPS has to offer for shipments that would occur within Canada. The map that you can see here provides a great visual to illustrate our complete coverage across Canada, especially around where the population centers are. The small package facilities are where package processing takes place, and our international gateways cover domestic and international air shipments. We also have over 380 the UPS store locations, an additional 820 independent retailers, as well as 270 locker locations across Canada. We really aim to be where you are and where your customers are to provide, again, that reliable and seamless pickup and delivery. And as I mentioned earlier, we're delivering on the weekend, including our UPS standard service. It's an economical option that carries no additional cost. If the delivery is available on the weekend, we'll deliver it. So as an example, if you have a one-day time in transit shipment that's picked up on a Friday and it's eligible for Saturday delivery, we'll deliver it on Saturday. And if we pick up a two-day time in transit package on Thursday, that would also be delivered on Saturday. Those same packages prior to offering Saturday delivery would have been delivered on Monday and Tuesday, respectively. So you can see there's tremendous time savings with the available offer. So the next question you might have is, where is this service available? So again, it's available today. It's available throughout the greater Toronto area, as well as Montreal, Vancouver, and Calgary. We know that when it comes to shipping, you as a merchant need options. Sometimes speed isn't critical, and sometimes it is. We have fast, but it can wait by way of ground service, which includes end-to-end tracking, as well as complete coverage to every address in the 10 Canadian provinces. Sometimes you need faster, and we offer that too. UPS Deferred and UPS Next Day services are also a good option for delivery within 1 to 2 days. Next Day services also offer not only a day, but a time-definite service with delivery that can occur as early as 9 a.m. in the morning. And there's sometimes a need for, I need it right now, really designed for critical shipments. Same-day service is available if needed, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. We know here at UPS that flexibility, speed, and cost are all part of the consideration set, and we're able to deliver that on all fronts. So we've talked a little bit about shipments that you might be sending within Canada, and now I'm going to switch gears and talk about export in a little bit more detail. So let's dig in and talk a little bit more about coverage. In order to make day and time definite export a reality for you and your customers, we have an extensive network in Canada as well as across the globe to support our operation. On this map, you'll see details that include our Canada air operations. So we have 30 intra-Canada routes and 7 international routes. And then we have over 76 intra-Canada daily flight segments and 12 international segments. And the other thing that's really key to the export piece is that we have connectivity to our major US hubs, one in Louisville, Kentucky, which we call Worldport, and the other one in Ontario, California, which really services the west coast of Canada. We're where you are when you need us. So this visual might look familiar because we talked about it on the domestic side, and it's a similar story to what we talked about on those domestic offerings. We have services that range from fast, which are deferred air and offer 3 days in time in transit, more economical but still reliable UPS service that you'd come to expect. And when you need more speed, we have 2+ day delivery services, including Worldwide Express Plus, Worldwide Express Saver, and Worldwide Express. These services offer not only day definite, but also time definite speed. And we deliver faster and earlier in the day to more destinations across the globe than our closest US competitor. And again, sometimes as we discussed, there's a need for get it there now, and we have next flight options for those needs. UPS Express Critical is that service, and similar to within Canada, it's offered 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So now I'd like to dig in a little bit more and discuss some of the keys to exporting. We'll cover some of the steps and key terms just so we're on the same page. Now, exporting has 3 essential components. Creating shipments require producing the upfront documentation, movement of goods, and final clearance and delivery, which is the main difference versus a domestic shipment, as packages will typically go through customs. By way of example, you're looking to fulfill an order that came in from outside Canada, and it's time to create the shipment. As Dave mentioned, you'll process your shipping label via ShipTime. The system will not only produce a shipping label, but also a commercial invoice, which is the main document needed for nearly all international shipments. The only exception is if you happen to be shipping paper documents, and those typically don't require a commercial invoice. So that commercial invoice will include a harmonized tariff code, which identifies the basics about the goods that are being shipped. And then possibly, depending on the value of the item or what it is, the receiving country may require a power of attorney for the recipient to receive the goods. Once the shipment and paperwork are ready, it's time to choose the shipping modality, which is driven by just how fast does the package need to get to where it needs to go, and what does it cost. We just covered the array of air options available for those shipments. Once the package arrives at its destination, the package faces customs clearance and security screening, at which point there may be final charges based on a few items, including de minimis, or the value of the goods that exempts imports from duty and tax, and it's different by country. So if the value of the shipment is below the de minimis, generally no duty is required. There still may be taxes. Duties, or otherwise known as tariffs, a tax based on the type of product being imported, and taxes themselves, like VAT, a flat tax charged based on the type of the good. Key note for duties and taxes: whether duties and taxes are collected at the time of delivery depends on how, in part, these costs are billed up front. So the key takeaway is what happens at checkout is critical to the success of an international package arriving at its destination. And you have the power to give that package its best chance of arriving on time and with clear expectations of what your customer can expect. All of this really factors into your customer's experience with the export process. As we discussed in the prior slide, clearing customs is an essential component of the process, and that's where brokerage comes in. The great news is that UPS is one of the largest custom house brokers in the world. We have experts that are trained to manage regulations, complex trade agreements, and adhere to strict security requirements across the globe. As an example, we broker over 10 million shipments into Canada and have an extensive experience in this space. It's all designed to reduce the red tape involved and ensure that your goods arrive on time to your customers. And through paperless invoice, we offer what's called in the industry wheels up clearance, meaning that in most cases, your shipment will have cleared customs by the time it arrives at its destination. We think of wheels up clearance as diligent customer service that you can provide to your customers. So there are some really exciting enhancements that have already been implemented or are coming soon that will help you deliver a great experience for your customers. We've talked about paperless invoice and the benefits that it provides in terms of timely document upload for your export shipments. The second one is electronic resolutions for customs holds, which is also available. This provides you with notifications of a customs hold and a way to resolve it so that we can deliver it to its destination country as quickly as possible. And then finally, everyone loves a photo, and delivery photo, as we've discussed, is a great solution to provide you with the assurance that your shipment was delivered. We aim to provide peace of mind solutions before, during, and once a shipment is delivered. So it's always nice, as you're thinking about exporting, to have a few tips to consider. And again, as we discussed, really duty and tax varies by region. So just a few things to keep in mind. If you're shipping to the United States, currently there's an $800 de minimis value. I'll skip over Canada because obviously you're not going to be exporting to Canada. But the United Kingdom, just a few examples here, there's a 135 pound de minimis. The limit whereby VAT will not be charged is 15 pounds. And then shipments valued at less than 600 pounds can use a temporary VAT number, and shipments of 600 pounds or more require an EORI number. Again, not to get into all the details, but there are some resources that we'll talk through in a minute that you can really leverage to help walk you through this. And finally, as it relates to Mexico, there's a $50 US de minimis value. There are no gift exemptions, and all goods are subject to normal duty and tax rates. Now I'm going to turn it over to Dave, and he's going to walk us through, he's going to really put to life some of the things that we've talked about over the last few minutes. So I'll turn it over to you, Dave.
Thanks, Laura. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get started right here on the ShipTime platform dashboard, and we're going to select Create Shipment. From there, you're going to fill out all of your shipment details. Here you've got where it's coming from, and then following there, you're going to add in your information of where you're shipping it to. So I have already pre-filled out the information for the mayor of New York City in my address book. So then you're going to go to the next slide. Here you're going to select my own packaging. I'm going to put in my length, my width, my height, how much the package weighs, what the value is it insurance-wise, and what I'm sending, which is running shoes. We're going to select signature required, and then what we're going to do here is we're actually clicking tax and duty paid by the shipper. So this way the person who's receiving your gift or your product doesn't get surprised with a shipping or a tax and duty fee. We will cover that in our shipment. So next we're going to go ahead and hit choose carrier. Here is where ShipTime shines. This is the magic of ShipTime. You have all the different courier options. You can sort by estimated delivery date. You can sort by rating, or you can sort by price. So you can select based on whatever you need. For the purposes of this shipment, we are going to select UPS. So you go ahead and hit select. So from here, you're going to go through and you're going to check off all of the required information. You're going to drop the package off today. So you want to make sure that today's date is checked off. If there's nothing else required, you scroll around, make sure everything is accurate, and you're going to click international details. Here is where, first of all, you want to double check, make sure that all the information is accurate in the address section, the company, the address. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to type in the quantity of what you're sending. So for the purposes of this shipment, we are sending 1 pair of running shoes. So we're going to type in what it is, running shoes. Then you need what's called your HS code, what Laura was talking about earlier in the presentation. So I have already pre-typed my HS code, but just to show you, if you don't know your HS code, what you want to do is click this little box here beside the HS code, and it'll pull up this Canada Post field. You can go ahead and type in what you're sending, as much detail as possible, and it will provide you with the HS code that you need. Okay, so you're going to go back in, you're going to type in the weight, the country of origin, and the unit price. Type that in, then you're going to hit finalize and pay. Oh, nope. Go back. Reason for shipment. We are sending the mayor of New York City a gift of running shoes. There you go. So now you have your shipment payment screen. So you're going to go ahead here. You're going to hit add card. You're going to type in your credit card information right here. Make sure you get the number right, the name on the card, the expiry date, the CVV number, and your billing address. Then you're going to go ahead and click proceed to pay. Then it's going to process your payment. And then here you have it. This is your screen with your shipping label. You can view it, make sure everything's accurate. Then from there, you'll hit print. You print your label. You'll affix it to the package, take it into your closest UPS store, and then they'll take care of the rest. Also to note, on the right-hand side there in red, if you made a mistake and you have to cancel the shipment, you can go ahead and hit cancel, or you can do a new shipment, or you can also process a similar order if you've got something else to send that is pretty much identical. And that is how you do an international shipment with UPS on the ShipTime platform.
Well, thanks, Dave. And hopefully, again, that brought to life some of the things that we talked about. So again, understanding customs duties and taxes also is understanding things to avoid and things to help you avoid delays. So missing invoice and late invoice upload. Hopefully this should be eliminated with the use of paperless invoice, because paperless invoice and the custom invoicing process is all done during label generation. The second thing to really think about is inadequate description. In order to produce an accurate harmonized tariff code, which is how duties and taxes are applied, descriptions need to be very specific. Things such as the color of an item, the item's, what it's made of. All of those things really factor into how a harmonized tariff code can rate a shipment. So it's really important to be as descriptive as possible. The third thing is missing or incomplete documents. Again, hopefully there should be no missing commercial invoice documentation because of paperless invoice, but incomplete documents are also another place where you can potentially experience holds. So making sure that all the documents are completed, all the fields are filled out completely is really essential to this process. The fourth thing is no shipment or wrong shipment value. If you misappropriate the value that again goes through the harmonized tariff code process, that can also trip things up and potentially create a delay, or it can create a delay because your good is actually misvalued, which could create an issue on the delivery end from a duty and tax standpoint. So making sure that you've assessed the proper shipment value during the time that you're creating your shipment documentation is critical. And then finally, if a power of attorney is required, making sure that that documentation is complete and available. So if you're doing all of these things on the front end, this will create a really good experience as your package clears customs and ultimately is delivered to your end customer. From a duty and tax standpoint, there are probably 5 key elements that impact the duty and tax calculation, in addition to what we just talked about in terms of the description. Origin and destination pairs, depending on where something is being exported to, can impact that. Product value and type is also another area. The mode of transportation, so whether it be ground or air. Shipment measurements, including weight and size, definitely play a part. And then finally, item quantity. So really all of these things are factored into the equation. And again, it really is made pretty simple through the process. And we'll talk in a minute about some of the resources that are available to you that you can walk through. Because again, I can't emphasize enough, preparation in the process is key to creating a really seamless experience for you as the merchant and for your customer. So as I just mentioned, there really are an inordinate number of resources available on the UPS front, as well as private and government agencies. The list that's in front of you is really just probably a small snippet, and it should be a good starting point, and we'll provide you the links for these. But again, there are a lot of resources that are available at your disposal. And as I've said before, the key is the preparation piece. So leveraging resources prior to the shipment process is a key component to a successful delivery. So from a UPS standpoint, we really appreciate you tuning into this webinar, and we hope that you've taken some new information away from it. Whether you're shipping within Canada or outside the country, we have solutions that can help you. And through our partnership with ShipTime, our aim is to provide you with an easy way to connect you to UPS so you can connect to your customers, whether they're in Canada or anywhere across the globe. At UPS, we think of ourselves as an extension of your brand and aim to provide best-in-class services at reasonable cost so that you can provide world-class service to your customers. We thank our partners at ShipTime for the opportunity to share what we know with you today. And thanks again to everyone for attending.
Thanks so much, Laura. That was great, and hopefully it was very helpful for the viewers and the listeners who are out there. Again, you can visit ShipTime and sign up at www.shiptime.com. Again, you can create an account for free and take advantage of all the things such as bringing your own UPS rates, our international shipping, take advantage of our heroic support, our e-commerce integrations, our branded tracking pages, and everything else. It's a great partnership here between ShipTime and UPS, and we hope that this has been helpful to help you guys with your shipping needs and help you with international shipping. And thanks so much to Laura for all the great information that you provided today.